Coming up next on In the City, runners gather in support of the victims of the Boston bombing. Then May 25th is National Missing Children's Day. We'll learn more about the importance of the Amber Alert system. Also, MTSU and MTMC strike a deal on the land that held the old hospital on Highland Street. And finally, a profile on Planning Commission Chair Bob Lamb. All this and more coming up on In the City. Hello and welcome to another edition of In the City, your source for what's happening right here in the city of Murfreesboro. I'm your host, Fadia Patterson. 507 participants showed up at the General Bragg Trailhead to show support for those killed and wounded in the bombings at the Boston Marathon. Runners were encouraged to run or walk 2.62 miles, which is symbolic of a 26.2 marathon distance, or 4.09 miles, which was the time that had elapsed in the Boston Marathon when the first bomb went off. The event was planned in 2 days and started as a grassroots effort of people that wanted to honor and remember the victims of Boston. Runners and walkers had the victims of the bombing on their minds, as well as some of the local marathon runners who couldn't reach the finish line in Boston because of the blast. No matter their motivation, the runners showed solidarity by expressing it won't scare them away from future participation in the Boston Marathon, Music City Marathon, or the half marathon here in Murfreesboro.
Are you guys excited? Yeah. We're really excited to have you here. This is a great thing, a great partnership with several folks, the Murfreesboro Half Marathon, Fleet Feet, and Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation. So we're glad to do this. We've put this together just in a couple of days, and we're so happy to have the support.
We all know that we're here for one common reason, for the tragedy that happened up in Boston at the Boston Marathon. We witnessed something very, very brave at the Boston Marathon, you know, the awful tragedy, but also the community there that brought everybody together. So it was a beautiful oxymoron, such a tragedy, but then the way that everybody came together. And what we witnessed here was so many people were wanting to do something, and we got so many suggestions. And Miles Tate, the email king, about wanting to make sure that we represent, Murfreesboro represented the Boston community and the Boston runners, and his idea for Boston, Boro for Boston goes to him. Just want to make sure to give him a shout out, because every brilliant idea tonight was brought on by him and executed by Melinda Tate. So a great, and also Marjorie Rockwell from Fleet Feet. So with that, I thank them. But once again, thank you guys for coming out and honoring the tragedy up in Boston.
According to the Center for National Missing and Exploited Children, there are nearly 800,000 children reported missing each year. Betsy Lee shares how the Amber Alert helps to find the missing.
Back in 1996, I believe she was a 9-year-old girl, her name was Amber Hagerman, was kidnapped, brutally raped, and murdered. And her parents fought because there was not a system to broadcast information, and they fought in Texas for a system. So it started in Texas, and it was named after Amber Hagerman, and that's why it's called the Amber Alert System. Amber Alert System is actually a national system. Each state adopts its own guidelines within the federal guidelines that have been set. Tennessee actually goes through TBI, and they have chosen that TBI be the alert person. So we go every agency within Tennessee goes through TBI to activate the alert. Each state has a different way of activating it, but it goes through all the local media, and there is what's called a locator system, and it's a software that was created that will create the missing children posters that you see at like Walmart and other businesses. And that sends everything out to the media. The media has put all their fax numbers in and everything into this software system, and it gets broadcast out to the media. and then it also gets broadcast to whatever the state programs in. As far as like Tennessee, it programs in the Tennessee Department of Transportation so that it goes on the billboards. And all the states reciprocate, so if we did an Amber Alert and we thought the children were possibly being taken to Florida, we could notify Georgia Bureau of Investigation and they would activate their Amber Alert system. So it's a network through that. It's also a networked through the NCIC, which is the National Crime Information Computer, which is housed by the FBI. Amber Alert criteria: the child has to be abducted. It's a non-familial abduction, so parental abductions, unless there is extreme extenuating circumstances, would not qualify for an Amber Alert. If the child is in danger due to its age, mental capacity, if it's drug dependent, life-saving drug dependency, if the adults that they're with could cause potential harm, or if they're unexplainably missing due to foul play. The general public, pay attention when you get the alerts, look around, don't hesitate to call us. Don't approach the person, whether it be the child, unless the child is abandoned somewhere, but don't approach it if the suspect is there. Some of the things that parents need to do for their children to help keep them safe is teach them their address, teach them their phone number. Yes, we call mom and dad, and grandma, but if you are that child's legal guardian, they need to know your name. And that's going to help with if they happen to wander away and we find them, or something happens and you're incapacitated for some reason or another. It helps us help them. Make sure that they know that not everybody is nice. Teach your child, if something doesn't seem right, they need to notify an adult that they know. If somebody's asking strange questions, to make sure that they don't answer those questions, refer them to their guardians, their parents. There are several checklists. There are several helpful tips on the National Missing Exploited Children's website, which is missingkids.org. They have a program called Take 25. National Missing Kids Day is May 25th, which is what the Take 25 program is, and it's to take 25 minutes to talk to your children about being safe.
Rita Shacklett, director of the Linebaugh Public Library, tells us about some upcoming events in May you definitely don't want to miss.
Linebaugh Public Library is located at 105 West Vine Street. Our hours of operation are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays, 1 to 6 p.m. Here are some upcoming events at the library that you and your family can enjoy. The Litwitz Book Club will meet on Thursday, May 16th at 6:30 p.m. to discuss Mr. Churchill's Secretary. The Friends of Linebaugh Library will hold their monthly book sale on Saturday, May 18th from 9 a.m. until noon. The Joint Board of Directors of the Linebaugh Public Library System will meet on Monday, May 20th at 5 p.m. in the boardroom on the second floor at Linebaugh Public Library. This meeting is open to the public. The Tuesday Book Discussion Group will meet on Tuesday, May 21st at 7:30 p.m. to discuss Human Stain by Philip Roth. The Women for Peace and Justice Book Group is no longer meeting at Linebaugh. Linebaugh is hosting Movie Saturdays. The third Saturdays of the month will be family-friendly movies and be shown at 10 a.m. A groovy family flick will be shown on Saturday, May 18th at 10 a.m. The Genealogy Group will be meeting Thursday, May 23rd at 1 p.m. Join us for story time at MGL Library at Patterson Park Community Center at 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. each Tuesday and 10 a.m. each Wednesday for preschool-age children. Activities include storytelling, music, and more. The Seniors Group meets on the first Thursday of every month at MGL. There is also a Senior Citizens Game Day on the fourth Thursday of every month. MGL is offering a free structured basic computer skills class. The class is scheduled to be from 5 to 6 on the first Tuesday of every month. Anyone is encouraged to attend, and all ages are welcome. Smyrna Writers will be meeting on Saturday, May 11th at noon. The May 25th meeting is canceled. The Romance and More Book Club will be off-site this month. Please contact Stephanie at 459-4884 for more details. Smyrna's Teens will be having programs on May 25th at 2:30 p.m. Call 459-4884 for a list of upcoming events. Join us for preschool story time at Eagleville Bicentennial Public Library on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. and step into the magical world of books. For more information about events at the library, please visit our website at lineball.org and follow us on Twitter at LINE Library.
MTSU recently celebrated its purchase of the former Middle Tennessee Medical Center grounds. The celebration took place at the Bell Street building. MTSU is a few blocks east of the Highland Avenue property, which includes the Bell Street building, parking lots, and parking garage. MTMC officials decided to demolish the old building because no decent offers were made.
Certainly appreciate your attendance here today to help us mark the significant ceremonial passing of the keys from Middle Tennessee Medical Center to Middle Tennessee State University in the acquisition of this wonderful piece of property for our university. The Bell Street Center provided for us a unique opportunity, a self-contained facility, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, parking. Lots and lots of parking. Now, to our friends and neighbors, as I conclude, I want you to know as we move forward with this acquisition, I want to assure you today that we will be good stewards, we will be good neighbors of this facility to our community, and we'll use it to better serve our students and the people of the city of Murfreesboro and Rutherford County.
What perfect transition for this property. From the staff and leadership at MTMC and St. Thomas Health, as well as the board, it was so important that this site find the right buyer. Obviously, you want a financial price to be fair for everybody, but at the end of the day, what a wonderful blessing it is for this community to have the future it's going to have with this site.
As mentioned by Dr. McPhee and Lee Moss, these two institutions share a very rich history in this community, and God willing, will continue to do so in the future. Even so, it is with mixed feelings that we officially depart from this site, where just across the street in 1926, Simeon Christie broke ground on what would be Rutherford Hospital, which opened in 1927 for the welfare of mankind.
People will not come to your area if you do not have that educational opportunity and the medical sustainability that it takes to make us all healthy and smarter. So going from a period of time of having the health taken care of on this site and now to a part of having education taken care of on this site and the birth of new educational opportunities, I think is tremendous.
Becky Johnson, the Parks and Recreation Department's Marketing and Special Events Coordinator, is here to talk about some great activities coming up. Becky?
Hi, I'm Becky Johnson with the Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department. We have parks, greenways, and facilities all across the city with lots to offer. Here are some programs and events for you and your family. Summer Camp Registration. Sign up now for one of our exciting summer camp programs. We offer a wide variety of camps, which include sports performance training, sports camp at SportsCom, Guard Start, cheerleading, dance, heritage camp, adventure camps, arts and nature, nature camp, reptile, and outdoor rec. You may register at the main office located at Barfield Crescent Park, Patterson Park Community Center, or SportsCom. Hurry while spaces are still available. For more information, check out the camp programs on our website at www.murfreesborotn.gov/parks or call 615-890-5333. Hershey's Track and Field. Here is your opportunity to compete in the Hershey's Track and Field Games. All children ages 9 through 14 should take advantage of this free program on Saturday, May 18th. Registration begins at 8 o'clock a.m. The track meet starts at 10 o'clock a.m. at the Riverdale High School track. For more information, contact Thomas Laird at 615-907-2251. World Turtle Day. Come join us in a day dedicated to our shelled friends as we celebrate and discover ways to increase turtle conservation around the world. Activities, crafts, live animals, and free Turtle Tracks ice cream while supplies last will be fun for the whole family to enjoy. The event will be held on Thursday, May 23rd from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. at the Wilderness Station and is free. For more information, contact Rachel Singer at 615-217-3017. Summer Family Affair. Come and enjoy a wonderful summer kickoff event with the entire family at Patterson Park Community Center. From sack races to painted faces, this event will be jam-packed with family fun for all ages on Saturday, May 18th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. For more information, contact Ron Steed at 615-893-7439. Opening day of Boro Beach. Come celebrate the beginning of summer in the sun. Relax by the pool, swim, dive, play games, and listen to music at the SportsCom Boro Beach. This is the first day of the outdoor pool opening for the year on Saturday, May 25th from 10 o'clock a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For more information, contact Nikki Hensley at 615-895-5040. Memorial Day Madness. There is no better way to spend a day off in May other than relaxing by the SportsCom Boro Beach. This Memorial Day, come to SportsCom for a day of swimming, music, fun, and prizes on Monday, May 27th from 10 o'clock a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The fee is premium admission, which is $4 for adults and $3 for youth and seniors. For more information, contact Nikki Hensley at 615-895-5040. For more information about these events and programs, please pick up our Rec Connection Program Guide, which may be found at any of our facilities, or visit us at murfreesborotn.gov/parks to download a copy. For other information or general questions, call us at 615-890-5333. Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department, dedicated to enhancing your quality of life.
On this edition of Meet Your Planning Commission, we profile the chair, Bob Lamb.
I'm Bob Lamb, and I'm proud to serve as the chairman of the Murfreesboro Planning Commission. I'm a local boy. I was born and raised here. Started school at Mitchell Nelson Elementary back in 1953, I believe. Dating myself there, I know. And went to Mitchell Nelson. I went to training school for 1 year, which is now campus school. And I finished at Hobgood Elementary. My dad liked to buy and sell various businesses, so we lived all over Murfreesboro. So by the time I started Central High School in 1961, it seems like I already knew half the kids there because I'd gone to school with half of them at some point or another while I was growing up. So it's a wonderful, wonderful city to be born in and raised here. It's a great way to get started in life. My family has been here since around 1800. They started out in the Versailles community in South Rutherford County, and so I have quite a lengthy family history in Rutherford County, I'm proud to say. My wife and I have 4 children. We have 5 grandchildren, and all of them live in Murfreesboro except for one who lives in Nashville. So, and they're all educated at MTSU, and we're very proud to be Blue Raiders all the way. Well, serving on the Planning Commission is a very enlightening experience for any of us that do so. It is a time commitment, but it's really, really important for the city to look at projects that come in on how they affect the rest of the community. The Planning Commission is charged by the City Council with approving site plans and making recommendations to the City Council as far as annexation requests, zoning requests and changes, major thoroughfare plans, and other master plans. So it performs a valuable service. The City of Murfreesboro requires the Planning Commission to hold public hearings for rezoning requests and for annexation requests, which is not really required by state law, but we require that at the Planning Commission level, so the public has two opportunities to come in to give their opinion either for or against a proposal. So you have one at the Planning Commission, you also have one at the City Council. But we have a great Planning Commission. Members of that are very dedicated, very knowledgeable about the community, and we have to walk a thin line quite often between what we feel is best for the community and what neighbors or opponents to certain proposals might have. So it's quite often a very unenviable job and a very difficult job to do what everybody feels is best, but we certainly strive to do the best job that we can. Everybody on there has the best interest of the city at heart. All members of the Planning Commission serve at the pleasure of the mayor and the city council, so I'm there, you know, until they feel like I need to move on or until I get to the point where I feel like I need to do something else on my Wednesday nights. But thoroughly enjoy it, and I enjoy working with the staff, and I enjoy working with the other members of the Planning Commission, and we all have a great rapport. The next several years, as far as what I think I'll do, probably it'll be time to turn it over to somebody younger in a few years, if not sooner than later. And we'll see, but I thoroughly enjoy doing what I'm doing right now.
Linda Bird is back to tell us about some of the upcoming classes, trips, dances, and other programs being offered by the St. Clair Street Senior Center.
Hi, I'm Linda Bird. If you're a senior in Murfreesboro, we'd love for you to come and check out the St. Clair Street Senior Center. There's always something happening at St. Clair, all with you in mind. Here are just some of the activities we have coming up. May 14 at 10 o'clock, the quilters meet to make beautiful quilts or revitalize an heirloom quilt. If you are a quilter or would like to learn how to quilt, please join other quilters every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock. May 16 at 11:30 is Lunch and Learn Educational Series. Guest speaker Ravi Singh from Trust Point Hospital will talk about depression. May 16 at 1 o'clock is the new sketching class with Bill Bickford. This is a 5-week class for beginners or anyone who wants to improve their sketching skills. Plan to attend all 5 classes. There is a limited number for this class. You must be signed up to attend. May 17 at 12 o'clock, Rutherford County Council on Aging will present senior issues. Judy Holman is the guest speaker and will bring information about legislature and other information about senior issues. There will be time for questions. May 17 at 6:30 is the spring dance. If you are 60 and older or the spouse of a senior, you are invited to attend the spring dance. The entertainment for the evening is the Marty Crum Band. The doors open at 6:30 and the band will begin the music at 7. May the 20th at 8:30, the seniors leave for the Nashville Zoo. You must be signed up to go on this fantastic trip. May 23rd at 2 o'clock is Just the Facts, Preparing Alzheimer Caregivers. Call Cindy Thomas at the Senior Center for more information about this program. May 24th at 9 o'clock is Morning Chat with an Officer. Sergeant Cunningham will talk about Are You Doing the Right Thing? You won't want to miss this informative session. May 24th at 1 o'clock is the Happy Clown class. Have you ever wanted to be a clown? This is your chance to learn from the best. The Happy Clowns of St. Clair are registered with the National Clown Association. Learn magic tricks, skits, face painting, and more. May 27th, the Senior Center is closed in observance of Memorial Day. Join others throughout Murfreesboro and Rutherford County in the many celebrations for the day. We'd love for you to come and be a part of what's going on at St. Clair Street Senior Center. If you'd like to join us and sign up for classes, trips, and events, we're located at 325 St. Clair Street. And for more information, you can call us at 848-2550 or visit us on the web at www.murfreesborotn.gov. Come and join us.
In other news, Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department's Honor Guard placed first for the second year in a row in the National Honor Guard competition at the Fire Department Instructors Conference in Indianapolis, Indiana. The team competed against 8 other teams from across the nation, participating in details such as full dress inspection, posting of the colors, casket watch, and flag folding. The National Honor Guard champions will bring home a large trophy to be presented to Chief Gaines. The team also received a $2,000 uniform voucher from the Marlowe White Uniform Company to use toward future uniform purchases. The Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department rolled out its new fire prevention truck. Wrapped with donations from the department's Fire Prevention Donation Fund, the new truck will be present at several special events throughout the city each year. The truck will be used to promote public safety messages and various free services MFRD offers, such as Project Safe, smoke alarms for everyone, fire extinguisher training, and more. At a recent City Council meeting, the latest STARS recipient was recognized. STARS stands for Succeed Through Attitudes Reflecting Service Excellence.
Good evening, Mayor and members of the council. I want to tell you a little bit about why I nominated Clint for this award. On a Friday night, late in February, a passenger and his family of 4 children arrived late at the Rover Transfer Hub for a departure on the last run of the day for the Highland bus. Unfortunately, the Highland bus had already departed the transfer hub, and it was the last run of the day. Now, I got word from one of the full-time drivers that there was a family stranded at the hub, a father and 4 children, and he was trying to seek other means of transportation. He called a cab, and he was trying to call some of his friends. So in the meantime, I called Clint. I said, Clint, there's a family left at the hub, and it's cold tonight. I said, how many passengers do you have? He said, I've just got one guy. I can deliver him, and then I'll come back to the hub to see if the guy got a ride. So Clint said, when he got back to the hub, the family was still there, and when they saw that big green bus coming back to get him, the children started jumping up and down, screaming for joy that the Rover came back to get him. So, you know, sometimes I think that maybe Rover can't compete with saving the life of somebody for the customer service award like the fireman or the policeman. But when that family saw that bus coming back to get them, that was a life-saving moment for them.
As a county commissioner in Wilson County, I strive to be conscientious of the needs of those in my community and a good steward of taxpayer dollars. What that means to me is that one should provide the public with the utmost of customer service in all aspects of any and all services offered. People should be treated with respect, dignity, humanity, and awareness that regardless of race, gender, age, religion, or socioeconomic status, we work for them, the taxpayer. Those simple principles carry over to my work at Rover. All of these things make a difference and is made easier still when you work with those that display leadership and vision for a department, like Mr. Dana Richardson and Ms. Nellie Patton. It makes a difference, and it makes it easier still when you work with those that implement and administer at such a high standard that vision on a day-to-day basis, like Mr. Ed Eskins and Ms. Lisa McCluskey. It makes a difference and is made easier still when your coworkers are so very helpful and supportive. There you go.
As always, our goal here at Murfreesboro City TV is to provide you with local city information 24 hours a day. So if you want to find out what's happening right here in your town, pick up a copy of our program schedule at the Linebaugh Public Library, St. Clair Street Senior Center, or the city's website at murfreesborotn.gov. If you'd like a copy via email, just send the request to citytv at murfreesborotn.gov. Remember, on the city's website, you have city programs and meetings right at your fingertips. And the City TV channel is streaming live 24 hours a day at www.murfreesborotn.gov. In addition, please visit us on YouTube as we offer a wide variety of programming just for you. Until next time, I'm your host, Fadia Patterson. We'll see you soon in the city.